Welcome to EDpuzzle. Today I'm going to show you how you can engage your students with videos. To start up, you're going to log in. I'm going to be logging in as a teacher. You will be able to sign up by logging in with your Google information, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So this prevents us from having multiple usernames and passwords that we need to remember. And I'm going to sign in with my Google account, and I'm into my account. Selecting a video. Click on search. There are a wide variety of sources, including YouTube. If you are a straight YouTube fan, you can also open YouTube in a new tab and paste the URL of the video that you want to use. Since there's plenty here to be had, I simply use the resources that EDpuzzle provides. In fact, you can even upload a personal YouTube video into your EDpuzzle account and continue to edit it some more. So if you're looking for a video, let's say, on adding fractions with like denominators, then first you might want to select specifically the tool that you want to use for finding the video. I happen to like LearnZillion for finding math videos. Khan Academy, Numberphile, and of course YouTube are also excellent. And I'm going to type in adding fractions with like denominators, and I'm going to search. I happen to like this particular video. I've already seen it. I've played all 4 minutes and 51 seconds of it. So now that I know that I like it, I'm going to first make a copy of it. By making a copy of it, what that will do is in my content, it will throw a copy of the video into my content. So when I open it up, I want to duplicate it, so this way my original stays unharmed and I can go ahead and edit one without having to worry about destroying the original. So let me go click on one of the two that I have that are duplicated, and I'm going to begin the editing process. To start us off, one of the tools that they have here is a cropping tool, and this will either crop the beginning or ending of any video you wish to shorten. In fact, you can crop the beginning and ending. This here you can track over the entire video so that rather than your students hearing someone else's voice, they can hear yours. You can add an audio note within the video to make a brief comment or to explain something a little bit further. Or you can add an open-ended or multiple choice question within the video for quick checks, or so that the students actually have a handwritten assignment of some sort to pass in the following day in class. Kind of like a check for understanding and a check for did you really do it. So let's see how it all works. I'm going to start by playing my video. Now, I know the first 4 seconds of the video I don't want, so I'm going to take those out. This is my, well, actually, I'm going to click on my cropping tool, and I'm going to crop out the first few seconds. I also know that I want to crop out the last little bit as well. I only want to make this a 3-minute and 5-second video. I've already watched it. Okay, so that's my first edit. I'm going to begin playing my video.
Mathematicians, in this lesson you will learn how to add fractions with like denominators in number sentences by adding the numerators and keeping the denominators the same. You know that when we think about fractions, we are thinking about equal parts of a whole. And when we write fractions, we write them in a special way, with the numerator on the top, the number of equal parts we are thinking about, and the denominator on the bottom, the total number of parts that a shape or whole is broken into. You also know that when we add, we use something called a number sentence or an equation. Each part of the number sentence also has a special name. The two parts that we are adding or joining together are called the addends, and the number that we get when we join the addends together is called the sum. We have all used number sentences to add together whole numbers, but we can also use number sentences to add together fractions. I'm going to show you how to add fractions together using a number sentence.
Okay, so I've just stopped the video, and I'm going to put a question in there for my students to come into class with tomorrow. Oh, I've clicked on question. I'll click on question. Here we go. And tell them to define addend, define sum. And I'm going to save that. Very good. And I'm going to continue.
Let's start with 1/8 plus 3/8. 1/8 and 3/8 are called addends, and we are looking to find the sum. The first thing that you should notice about each addend is that they have the same denominator. Each has an 8. That means that when we are thinking about adding parts together, we are adding eighths. To help us visualize this, we could think about shapes that are broken into 8 equal parts for each addend. Then we could just check the numerator to see how many of those equal parts we should be thinking about. The numerator for the first one tells us we should be thinking about 1 out of 8 parts for the first fraction. And the numerator tells us we should be thinking about 3 out of 8 parts for the second fraction. If we join 1/8 with 3/8, we can count to see that we get 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. 1/8 plus 3/8 equals 4/8.
Okay, so again, I've stopped the video, and I'm going to add an audio note. And I have to click on my audio. There are 3 steps to add fractions. Step 1, make sure the bottom numbers, the denominators, are the same. Step 2, add the top numbers, the numerators. Put the answer over the denominator. And step 3, simplify the fraction if needed. Stop the recording and play. There are 3 steps to add fractions. Step 1, make sure the bottom numbers, the denominators, are the same. Step 2, add the top numbers, the numerators. Put the answer.
When we add fractions together with the same denominator,
So now
like
the video is
1/8
continuing.
plus 3/8, the denominator won't change in the sum.
I'm going to stop the video right now and assume that we're finished with it. And I'm going to click Finish. It's uploading my voice. And I'm going to assign it, but I'm going to do that later. So now what happens is, now that I've saved it, it's gone into my content. And here it is. Here's the 3-minute and 2-second video that I have. And now I can assign it. I can continue to edit it. I can play it and listen back to it. You can see here is my multiple choice. Here's my defining questions. Here's my audio note. You can see it's been cut at the beginning and at the end. I'm going to assign it and share it. Here's where it gets really neat. I can share it. If I share it, I can give the link to someone. So if you're an Edmodo user, you can copy and paste the link to the assignment right into their Edmodo. Or if you're a classroom user, you can click Assign. You can prevent kids from skipping through the video. And you can assign it only if you, well, actually you can assign it only if you've created a classroom in EDpuzzle, which I have not. So let's go back to the sharing feature and notice that you can share the link through Edmodo, or you can share the assignment right through Classroom. Share to Classroom. Select the class that you want to share it with. Choose the action. Create an announcement out of it. And click Go. It goes right into your Google Classroom account. And you can post it with a share to your class. You can write a note, homework for tonight. And you can post it. And you can view it in Classroom. And you're done. How about that for blended learning and flipped learning? I hope you enjoyed my video.